I am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices. Add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
All right. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. As usual, I am your host, Mr. None other than the Manning's Man. Yes, and today we're going to talk about some Reggae Boys football and some Reggae Girlz football. We're going to give you the Mexican starting 11, the Reggae Boys starting 11, right? Yes. Yeah. You like the intro, CC. Big up to all the persons who are already watching. Thank you so much for tuning in to I Am Sure Sports. Earlier, we had our basketball show with Pioneer, G-Star, and The Preacher. Now, Man is on with our football show. Big up Mr. Dre, Tuffy Rudy, Coach Menzi in the place from the coach's desk. Yeah, man, up. CC Sports Lab. Some people say chatty. Some people say Comedy Central. Some people say Clarendon College. Some say Cornwall College. I don't know what the CC stand for. I heard one man saying Claffy Cousin. So I don't know. Somebody please tell me. Yes, so people, as usual, we ask you that once you join the platform, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. That's how you support the work and support the platform and what Management is here doing. All right, so please make sure you do that. All right, we're going to the game later, so we thought we'd do the show very quickly, and then we will leave out to get early in. And I don't know yet what I'm going to do. Probably go and look for the family on the banks, and then leave from there and go and watch the game. Big thank you to our sponsors, Launch Legacy. Launch Legacy, where they handle risk and seek legacy for all your personal insurance needs in Canada and the USA. Visit Launch Legacy at launchlegacy.com or call or text them at 647-989-0782. All right. Also to Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand when you need it most. Prestige Finance can be found in Linstead, St. Catherine, right? Or you can call or text them at 876-884-7390. Prestige Finance, they will lend you up to 200,000 Jamaican dollars. Yes, that's like close to 2,000 US dollars. Yes, yes, yes. Low interest rate, 0 to 4%. There is no processing fee, and same day processing if you let them know that you heard about them from I Am Sure Sports. Yes, indeed. We are blessed indeed. All right, so let's get into Big Up Duckland. Just jumping on, just getting into the building. 95 gaming. So check in from work, laugh out loud. It's a big up to everyone. Yeah, man, big up Duckland, big up all of the other persons. Definitely, we have to link up at the game. Yes, all right, people. So here we go. All right, so let's start out. Before we get into the starting 11, we have we were able to seek to sneak one of our agents into the mind of the Mexican coaching staff, and we were able to extract the Mexican starting 11. And so, what I'm going to do, I'm going to share that with you, then show you what the birds have delivered as the Jamaican starting 11. I can tell you from now that some of you are not going to be happy, but it is the starting 11. You're not going to be happy, but this is the starting 11, barring any injuries and stuff. All right. Then I'm going to share with you some very important information concerning the female team and the squad that has been selected for training. All right, very interesting. We need to hear from Mr. Lorne Donaldson based on these revelations that I have received. All right. Also, we're going to talk about what happens when Paul Hall wins this game, right? Will he finally have a signed contract? What is delaying the sign contract? What is causing this delay, right, people? What is causing delay? Aren't you curious as to what is causing this delay in terms of the contract signing? So let's get to the beginning. Firstly, let me find for you the Mexican starting 11. All right, and I'm going to big up. Um, I'm going to big up. Yeah, if I say I don't know, if I can say big up the bird who gave me this information, but can I say that? Can I say that? Let me make it very big. Listen, I don't know if it even makes sense because some of you may not know some of the players, but it will be interesting to see the starting 11 for Mexico, and then we see how the Jamaican starting 11. It also shows you how they are going to set up when they come to play against Jamaica this evening. So here we go. This is and should be the Mexican starting 11 for the game against the Jamaica Reggae Boys in the office this evening at 7 p.m. Yes, people. What say you? All right, tell me, can you see that clearly? So you see they are set up in a 4-3-3. That's how they will be set up against Jamaica. All right, so they have in goal Cotta. Garlardo is at left back. Jesus Angolo, Kata, and Kevin are the four defenders. They have Luis Chavez, Fernando Beltran, Romo in midfield. Up front, they will have Antuna on one side, Santi Jimenez in the middle, and Obelin on the other side. So that's a 4-3-3 that the Mexicans will be deploying, right? I don't know if you know any of the players or if this even matters, but from this I can tell you that um, very few of these players played against Jamaica in the World Cup qualifier. So this is basically a newer looking Mexican team, and maybe that inexperience will work in favor of Jamaica, right? I think this will work in favor of Jamaica. A newer look Mexican team, which, like I said, I think works in Jamaica's favor. So, people, tell me, I mean, given what you may know about the players, what are your thoughts on this Mexican starting 11? Um, I think this is going to be Jamaica's first victory in Mexico, in Jamaica, in 10 years. I really believe that this is going to be a win for Jamaica. Given the starting 11 that I see that Mexico have and the starting 11 of Jamaica, I think we have a stronger team, in my humble opinion, and I'm expecting Jamaica to win. Uh, my pick is Jamaica 2, Mexico nil. That is the scoreline. So if you want to be one of those persons who get to see, yes, Jamaica defeating Mexico, this is the game that you need to attend. That's their starting 11. Um, Deploying the same formation, except that Jamaica will have two, I think, at the base of their midfield, right? Two at the base of their midfield, and one playing on top, which is what we are used to seeing with the Jamaican team. Now, the 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 Jamaican team is pretty standard. It's what we're used to. It's what we know. So I'm going to give you that. As you know, and you probably are aware of that. Uh, our captain and goalkeeper, he's going to be back in the team. Yes, he's going to be back in the Jamaica setup. That is Mr. Andre Blake. Yes, he's going to be back. So he's going to come in. Leon Bailey, who unfortunately had to leave before the start of the last game, we expect to see him. Javian Brown, who had a, a poor first half but stepped up his game in the second half, he is he's going to hold his position in the team. I think Devon Speedy Williams as well keeps his place in the team, and Kevin Lambert, I think he keeps his place in the team as well. That's Kevin Lambert. And Ravel Morrison, who at one point I thought he would not have been available, but he trained last night with the team, and therefore the expectation is that he is going to be playing. All right. So, um, what say you? This is interesting. So, who is out? Management is going to show you his selection, right? For and people, this is this is this is going to be it, right? This is going to be the starting 11. Okay? This is going to be the starting 11. So that is the Mexican starting 11. Let me see some of your comments to see. Yeah. Let me see. Mr. Mannings, don't get over your head. Mannings, man, I just need a win. The score doesn't matter. Mexico have a football system, so it doesn't matter who plays. They will possess a serious threat somewhere. They will listen. I'm not underestimating Mexico. I'm not saying that Jamaica must win or have to win. All I'm saying is that given the Mexican team that I am seeing on paper, I think this is the best opportunity that Jamaica has of beating Mexico. That is the official team from Mexico. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Marlon. Most of these players are new, so this is why I think like Jamaica has a better opportunity to beat Mexico. That's what I said. This probably presents the best opportunity for Jamaica to get 3 points from Mexico, and I'm predicting a 2-0 scoreline. Can Jamaica lose? Yes. Can Jamaica be? Of course. But given the strength of the Jamaica team and the experience and the Mexican team, I think like this presents the best opportunity. Right? Yeah. So that's all I'm saying, people. I think this presents Jamaica with the best opportunity to get some points from the Mexican team. All right, that's the Mexican team right there. Somebody's here saying that this is a John Doe saying that Mannings, this is an all local team. Basically, so if we can't beat them up, JA can't beat Liga makes All Star. Okay, okay. See, oh, you see that Mexico is protesting against the coaching staff. Okay. Whoa. And Canada was on or I don't know if they're still protesting, but they also lost out. Nicholson out, Bygrave in, and Fleming out, Bailey in. Fleming needs some. All right, people. So to remove the speculation, let me present to you at this time because I can't wait to get to the Reggae Girlz thing. I'm looking forward to that, right? So let me get to so that's the Mexican team. Let me share with you now the starting 11 for the Reggae Boys. Yes, the starting 11 for the Reggae Boys. Let's see. Na, 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 na. Are you seeing that, people? Are you seeing that? All right. I need to know if you're seeing it. Are you seeing it clearly? The starting 11. People, that is the Jamaica starting 11. That is the starting 11. Do you have any problems with this team? This is the starting 11. Blake is in and Topi is in. Coach Minzy, you're a prophet. I know Coach Minzy had the starting 11 and, you know, he was getting some beat. But Coach Minzy, great minds think alike. You understand me? Our birds are reported the same thing. Jamai Topi. And do you call him, some people call him Jamai Slopey, but Jamai Topi, yes, is in. He's going to play on the left hand side. Then that man tell a coach Winzy, that's exactly that's the team you had and people are beating you. Right? See no, yes, so this stream gone. This stream gone downstream now, when the starting 11 come up, this stream is about to go downstream right now. No, Brian Brown. All right. For the persons who are seeing Brian Brown, it is actually Javian Brown. But the system, this whole squad builder thing, I am not able to find Javian Brown. So Brian Brown is Javian Brown. Javian Brown is represented by Brian Brown because we can't find Brian Brown on the system. All right? That's it. Yeah, so that's it. What do you think, people? Can this team get the job done? Can this team Can this team get the job done? Solid lineup as is solid. Like, for persons who are saying, listen, with all due respect to the young Arnett Gardner centre back, there is no way, having watched the Premier League, if you're being fair, if we say the JPL is poor, Topi has outperformed this player. So how are, like, for the people who are saying, Simpson, gonna be hard. Simpson has not looked better than Topi in the JPL. Unseen, listen. Unseen. Topi's stats in this year's Premier League are way better than when he was at Cavaliers and Mount Pleasant. Way better than Arnett Gardner's. And you look at even goal concession of the teams. And you look at their individual play. Come on, man. Come on. No, Unseen, nobody got here. Simpson is a good player, but if you're judging them based on performance in the JPL, then obviously, come on. You have to start Topi. I think Scarlett would have started if he were in the camp from the beginning. And my question is, why wasn't he in the camp from the beginning? Oh, you're talking about Wilson. Unseen. Why you gonna talk about Wilson or Wilson not in the squad? What wrong with the Unseen, man? Unseen. Don't make me beat you. People, this man will call a player who is not in the squad. We're talking about players in the squad. Should Wilson have been in the squad? Yes. Is he in the squad? No. Why we going to discuss him in at the starting 11 Unseen? Unseen, you know, so your coaching qualification is unseen. Unseen. Your coaching badges are unseen. When I see you at the game, later, unseen, I want to see your coaching badges. Unseen. The man asking for a man in the starting 11 who is not in the squad. I don't understand. I don't understand the people then. You say can't scout. But Wilson is a good player, but he's not in the squad, so we should be having the discussion. You understand me? I understand, but I think this is a very good team. I think I mean Junior Fleming was. I heard that Junior Fleming was excellent in training yesterday, and excellent. That's what I heard. It was excellent in training yesterday, right? All right. No, I just got a message from one of the footballing gurus, right? And his suggestion is why Jamal Lowe isn't in the starting 11. Very good question. So you want to know what I would do? I would either remove Lambert or Williams and bring in Jamal Lowe. Because I think this is going to be the starting 11. But if I were picking the starting 11, Jamal Lowe would start. But the texter is suggesting that Jamal Lowe has done more than Leon Bailey, and therefore, if players are being selected based on performance, then Leon Bailey should not play. That's what the texter is saying. The texter is saying Leon Bailey shouldn't start. That Leon Bailey shouldn't start and Jamal Lowe should start over him. That's what the texter is saying. What say you? And they're also asking if Topi is ready for this level. Well, one thing I know, if Topi is not ready for this level, the other defenders that we have, they are not ready for this level. Unless you're going to put Lambert where Topi is and play Jamal Lowe where Lambert is. Brian says, Unseen, we're not discussing who should be in the squad, boss. The time home already. We're trying to pick up the bets. There you go, sir. Thank you. Unseen has left the scene. No, I don't expect this team to win. And going forward, Topi and Bailey plus the under 20. Topi and Bailey plus the under 20 is my pick. Oh, whoa, Michael Neymar, that's a strong one. Teddy Lee, I hope Topi start on the left with Bell and not on the right. That's what I have it, yeah, man. He's going to play on the left with Bell because it provides better defensive coverage. And I think Lowe talks to Javian Brown better on the right. So I think this is a good balance right there. Just no one Flemmo, I make too much sideways pass and turn shooty now that he must score. No, man. I heard that he was doing well in training, man. I prefer to play my... When I read the one that Carlito watch, I would have benched Bailey and started Low. There you go. So Teddy Lee is agreeing with the texter. Sadly, defense no solid. Okay. Brian, my point is we're not picking the right local base players. So why are you raising this point now? We're not talking about who is in the squad Unseen. That conversation is not relevant. No. Come on, Unseen, man. Unseen, why you still like that, man? Well, like, brethren, like to give trouble some, man. Is Jamal Lowe fit, manins? All right, let me find out. Let's see if I can find out. My birds, them have iPhone, you know. My bird, them have iPhone. Normally, when Minzy asks a question, is because he has heard that the player is probably not fit. You understand me? So he's not asking because he doesn't know. He's asking because he wants to confirm. So maybe he has reports that the player is injured. So let's find out. Lowe is not playing tonight according to the observer. Okay, there you go. Which is Jamal Lowe. Okay. So there you go. So Jamal Lowe, for the caller, Jamal Lowe, Teddy Lee, great. Lowe is injured. There you go. According to the observer, there you go. Is who bench Bailey. So texter, football guru, the reason why Jamal, I don't know if he would have started, but reports have surfaced that he's injured. There we go. Mr. Des, big match today by McGrath. People, me have big news to bust, man. Jamal Lowe injured. All right. When is the last time we lost a game that Bailey started? That's a good question. When is the last time we lost a game that Bailey started? I'd rather pull out Bailey and put in Low because you can't sub out Lambert. Okay? I agree with the texter. There's a strong case for Low. But, well, he's injured. So now that we know that he's injured, and bring in Low. There you go. That's what I was suggesting, Kirkwood. But that's not necessary now because Low might not play. So Low is injured. So there we go. All right. So there we go. So, all right. All right. People, one reason why man rating up Topi says, what? Am I rating up Topi? What do I say about Topi? Saying Topi should start over a player that is not in the squad is rating up Topi? Hold on. So, I am saying that Topi is going to start over Elvis Wilson that Unseen is bringing up because that player is not in the squad. And then here it is that the man says I'm bigging up Topi. If you have a choice between Topi and Simpson, what would be the reason to start Simpson over Topi right now? Come on, Unseen, man. Don't bother bring up them things, man. Your argument don't make no sense. Do better than that, man. Yeah, try spice up the comment section. I have a problem since Bailey played for Jamaica. Honestly, I don't see too much, but why I want to know why he's so bad. He's performing so badly. I think you're saying Devroy. Yeah, I put it. I had the Mexican starting 11 out already. Teddy Lee. It was up before, so yeah, you probably have to go back and look at it. So I just brought up the Jamaican starting 11. Yeah, we have Bailey and Aaron's that can replace. Yeah, yeah. All right. So let's run through some more of these comments and then I have a few more things to share with you as well. This one says, ask your audience, what has Bailey done for Jamaica in the last 3 years to deserve a starting berth in the team? All right, so people, the football guru, that's the name he goes by, is asking. He says, ask the persons in the comment section, what has Bailey done for Jamaica in the last 3 years to deserve a starting spot in the team? I think CC responded. CC response is that Jamaica has not lost a game that Bailey has played in. Yeah. You mean, Ross? You have to have a bird's eye to see it though. So, audience, answer that for the guru who is texting. Management question: what has happened to Mikel Antonio, Kemar Roof, and Pinnock, Andre Gray, Darren Mattox, Kevin? Is there any place for them to be back on the squad? That's my opinion. I know that Kevin Stewart pulled out late. Antonio was resting. Pinnock is injured. Roof played the Champions League, was injured. Andre Gray was getting married. Darren Mattox, I do not think he's a part of the plan going forward. That's as much as I know. Is Scarlett better than Topi? You know, to be honest with you, I have not seen a lot of Scarlett, but I have heard a lot. So I don't know. I can't judge who is better. I would love to see him. All right, there you go. There you go, CC. Teddy Lee giving the facts. Teddy Lee said we lost against Mexico and Costa Rica when Bailey started. So, yeah. Early prediction. Topi should get subbed by halftime, the latest. All right, let's see. Let's see. Lowe is not in the squad. He's probably not on the island. I think we answered to that. He's injured. Yeah, man. Bless up, Fresh God. Just joining the stream. What about Scarlett? Wasn't he called to replace King? Yeah, but they just call him and put him in the squad. They have never played with him. I think he has had like 1 or 2 sessions, and I think that is the issue. I think that is the issue right there. So let's see. Let's see. I have no issue with Topi starting over Scarlett and Simpson. There you go. Management, trust me, Unseen really a lose it in on the boss. Nobody follow him up higher. Yeah, boy. I'd seen the man them say and seen the man say you need to bring it to risk first leg against Saudi Arabia 2020 is the last time we lost a game that Bailey started. Start Bailey. But Teddy Lee just said we lost against Mexico and Costa Rica when Bailey started. So that he will be Bailey and Brown, biggest cheerleaders later. Him a go broke foot. Him get a broke foot in training, Mr. Des. Who get a broke foot in training? Bailey draws attention. Who got a? We lost 2 games. We played World Cup versus Saudi Arabia. Okay. Who had a broken foot in training? Not in training. Heard at his home. Oh, you're talking the McGrath goalkeeper. Everald Brian. Not in a Jamaica plans anymore. Must go retire. Demo Dre, Leon Bailey in Jamaica shirt is Yaya Snow. Hey, Bridget, don't bring up Arsenal. Hey, one to them Liverpool, man. I'm not take off all him comment. Wanna bring up Arsenal? Wanna love Call up Arsenal name someone. Seem like personal go on with nothing. Well, he has not been given a lot of time. That is the thing. So what is he supposed to do? You know, he has not been given a lot of time. He has not been put in a position to really perform. You understand me? And I think that is it. That show finished earlier, so you can go and check it out. All right. The football guru texting says, interesting that no one has answered the question by extolling Bailey's contribution. CC is banned from answering because he talks in a circle. All right. I'm just reading CC. So the football guru said no one has answered the question. And the question is, what has Bailey done for Jamaica in the last 3 years to deserve a starting spot in the team? Then he says, interesting that no one has answered the question by extolling Bailey's contribution. CC, the person says, is banned from answering because he talks in a circle. All right? That's what is going on there. Yeah, Brian Brown is Javian Brown. What's wrong with... He's injured, Ian. Bless up, Ian Campbell. He's injured. Yeah. Man is man. The crop of players not committed. Bailey could have represented Belgium, but the fact that he chose Jamaica, I won't question his commitment. Plus, Topi has been given a raw deal. Bailey could have represented Belgium, or I think it was England they say he could represent, you know. Not Belgium. And people, all right, listen, to be honest, I can represent America. But will America ever call me? I doubt it. So, bear that in mind. But I think it was England, I heard. I don't know about the Belgium. Maybe there is. Football guru, the people want to know, why are you texting? Right, football guru, the people want to know, why are you texting? Well, people just letting you know that obviously the football guru is watching the stream, so you cannot. I suppose he will read your text. He will read your messages in the comment section. All right. The guru is in the dental office. So I suppose as soon as the guru comes out, he will challenge all of you. All right? Know that. One thing I know is that he's not afraid. What? See. Hold on. Let me see what Coach Minzy said. What? They give. Edison Sports says, why would you guys want to play Topi against Mexico? He's way too slow, G. Yeah, I am telling you. That I agree with. I would put Lamb. Well, now that I hear that thing there, I would probably... I've never seen Scarlett, but I'd probably, if he's faster, I'd play him. Because the Mexicans are very speedy. Not speedy like in Devon Williams. You understand me? Coaches says, from the way he text, me feel so higher. Feel how? John Doe says, management need to start pin Javian Brown. Pin Javian is Brian Brown for months. People being confused. Like them know. Yeah, every time we do it because we still can't find his name. Oh, somebody saying that Bailey could not play for any of those teams. I heard that he could play for England, though. My name is Bailey couldn't represent England or Belgium. How? I think Mr. Butler did say they have some connection with England, you know, some grandparents. Yeah. Football guru. No, no subscriber too. I am sure sports. So him can message here. So football guru, the people are saying that instead of sending me the text message, go in the comment section and talk to them. And they are saying that if you are the guru, how come you never know about law? Somebody saying, is it cranky? I said the man named the football guru. You're up here, Rob Smith. He was not a citizen of Belgium. Rob Smith says, stop secondhand this man. Message, please. All right. No more message from the guru. The people say, talk for yourself. Because them lick out your teeth. That's why you're at the dentist. Yes. We have a call coming in, people, so let's see if we can take this call. Hello?
Management.
Yes, caller. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Hey, real quick. Leon Bailey was not and is not eligible to represent Belgium or England. That was Craig Butler doing Craig Butler things. Period, point blank. If Leon Bailey was eligible, I challenge not just the general public, but even Craig Butler himself to show me by what means Leon Bailey was eligible to represent either country. That was Craig Butler, who is a super agent, doing super agent things by putting pressure on the JFF by claiming the player is available to play for another country. And if you're not call him and ship up and get yourself in order, he's gonna go. And if you realize he's using the same tactic again with another player. Now, I don't know if that other player is actually eligible or not to represent the countries that are being mentioned. But again, it's a strategy by Craig Butler, who is a great agent. Let me just say that. But that's just Craig Butler doing Craig Butler things. All right, peace out.
No, hold on a sec, because so one, you say you will challenge him to prove it, because Fabian Full is saying Craig Butler also showed us the email the English FA sent him about Kyle and Leon getting their English passport.
Listen, Craig Butler doing Craig Butler things. I saw the report and I saw the story, and I can actually go dig it up and post the actual proof. But I saw the nitty-gritty of the thing, and Leon Bailey definitely is not, no, and was not eligible to play for either Belgium or England. That was Craig Butler doing super agent stuff, just doing what an agent normally do. He's not. He was never at any point in time. And I can actually go pull up the proof and forward it to you that Leon Bailey, and when I say proof, I'm talking about official statements. I think it was posted in a UK newspaper. If I'm not mistaken, it was actually posted in a UK newspaper. I can go pull up the article, and it's based on that article and how they outlined the thing, why I am saying he never was. That's just Craig Butler again doing super agent Craig Butler stuff.
Okay. All right. So it would be good if you could do that and send it to me so I can, you understand? Because people going to say, who that caller there? Who that caller there? Come. You understand me? You know what the thing is.
Will do.
All right. I'd love that. All right.
Cool.
Yeah, man. All right. Respect. Bless it. All right. So, football guru, please. The people are asking you. Yeah. Please talk to the people in the comment section. Some people are saying he could have played. Some people say he couldn't play. Big up Tyrone Williams. Bless up. Is Leon officially adopted by Butler. No one knows. You can qualify for being a Belgian citizen, for being there legally for 5 years, though. Okay, okay. Why would they want? Why would they want Kyle to get an English passport? For what? Okay. All right. Big up Riot LFC. Yeah, Andrew 55. All right. We have a next caller.
Big up Riot LFC.
Yeah, caller. Good afternoon. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. What's your name?
Well, afternoon, man, is well. Marlon in the house,
Oh,
man. That's what I
Marlon,
want
bless
to
up,
talk
bless up, bless up, bless up. Yeah, man. Well, God. What say you?
Yeah, man, I'm just giving my 2 cents on the squad. Unseen said that he'd have gone with Earl Simpson over Topi.
Topi, yeah.
And you listen to me. Remember, although Mexico is not at their best, we still have to give them that respect, right? So I think with Topi having a few caps on his belt so far, I will go with him. If Scarlett was in the camp before, I'd have gone with Scarlett. Not because he's somebody that I know, but I would have gone with him because he just come in the squad. If Paulo was using a back three, definitely I would have started him as a right centre back. Because that's where he plays for the Rowdies.
That's what I would do too. But I don't know if
yeah,
I'd put like a young Simpson in a game like this. I don't
no,
know.
you're the set up the guy to fail,
Exactly.
right? Remember now, it's a whole total different speed of a team. And your team of the most attacking style here, right? And then they might not be at their best. And because I was looking for Linus to start. If Linus to start, I was worrying about him being up against Topi, being isolated against him there. Because he's one of he and Maggie were the two that went toe to toe at the IGM Academy in 2019.
Lioness, yeah, right. In that under 20 tournament. But you know that Topi played in that game, you know.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
It was Topi and Javin Brown playing centre back.
Topi and Javin Brown that played centre back, and they did well against Lioness, though Lioness has improved significantly.
Yeah. And it shows you something, because those are the players that they were highlighting. In fact, Maggie, the two number 10s, right? And you see where Lionel has gone on to represent Mexico, playing overseas, playing in La Liga for Real Betis, and Maggie is still trying to play the football. It show you how both parts development went. Yeah. But as I still, I think he will be the best fit here. I don't want to take Lambert or the nigga. Right? I don't see the Mexican midfield that fluent, because even watching him against Suriname the other day, and for Mexico to play that, we know that Suriname is a passing team, but for Mexico to play them and really passing or really competing over 300 passes at Azteca, that's really not normal.
Yeah.
Right? Yes, they pressure Suriname big time, but the fluidity that we haven't seen.
They didn't seem as clinical even in front of goal.
Yeah.
That's
and remember the son man is, and I even say to JD too, the goals that Suriname gave up, the penalty, right? The second goal, the first goal, the defender kick a miss, Penas, the Linus is going outside and he decided to trip the guy. The next one, the guy kick on the keeper dive over it. But they have a lot of chance that they miss as well. So we have to give up. But as I said, when Mexico we see playing in Mexico, we are not seeing that team. Although they have a lot of issues with coaches and World Cup bonus and everything. So they have their own problem, man. But it's our time now to exploit this young Mexican team and them.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Exactly. That's all I said. And I said, this is the best opportunity, probably in the last 10 years, for Jamaica to beat a Mexican team. When you have Ravel Morrison, Shamar Nicholson, Andre Blake, Damian Lowe, Leon Bailey, Amari Bell, Speedy, we have enough regulars in our team to that we should beat Mexico. And if not, then it says a lot more about the state of our football.
Yeah.
This is not like in the Azteca.
Yeah, that's true. 'Cause I think they had that leeway against. I think they had that leeway against Suriname. Um, because they were playing at home, so the players they could really get them to get their feet. But you saw sometime where Suriname came through and put them
Yeah,
under pressure
they
at
had a
times.
counter that they should have scored. I think they had a counter in the second half they should have scored. I think that's one of the opportunities that they had. But you know what? Also, Eddie, also Marlon, when you go back to the game that we played, because I think if Lowe did not get red card in
Yeah,
that
but
game,
I said it because
yeah,
they were controlling the game, but they weren't putting any dangerous play, and it was defensive mistake again. From Javin came on, as Abbas came on, the two goals basically came from the right side. And I think as Paula said in the press conference, you know, he's looking at right backs, and it's basically it's been our problem for the past couple of years.
yeah.
The right back has been the performance there. We blame Fisher, but we see nobody has really adjusted there. I think the only person that look good there, and it's really hard to say, is Mariapa.
Yeah.
Mariapa is the only person who played this team to have solid performance over there.
I want to know why in the Jamaican team they don't try play Javian Brown at centre back. Cause it's that
Well,
when yeah,
they
it's
don't have
that
a right back in the team.
huh?
So, but for me, still,
But
if
even
Paula
when we
was
have
using,
even when we have right back, why we don't play him, we still play him at right back. Because I don't know, I feel like he doesn't have the discipline at
well,
this stage to play right back.
it's really hard to say that because to watch him, I saw him play against NYFC, and he look it's a different player in the national team. Yes, I know that's your system you're playing, and you know it's a he's normally
Yeah,
if he's
but
playing
don't Vancouver play a box three?
yeah man, they play about three.
So
So
that exactly.
in recent times he's playing as a right centre back.
There you go. There you go. And when he's playing, say, right back, they're playing a box three, which
Yeah
I
man, so
think,
he has covered through.
yes, I think if we're going to play a box three, that is where if you're not playing a box three, he's going to struggle in a back four. That is what I think with Javi and Brown. Because I don't think he's as bad as he looks in the games.
Yeah, because even the game the other day when he's with upskin on the flank and played the ball outside, I went inside. I'm saying no, I said this is not him. So as I say so many times, still, as I said, still, players need to make the adjustment themselves as well. You know? You can't wait for the coaching staff to really tell you what to do. You, as a player on the field, you see you being caught out and everything. Because even going, he's mostly tentative in going in attacking at times.
Yeah.
But he has another test again, and this is my two worries. Atuna and Linus, the two wingers. At least I said Linus not starting. So
No, line
that's
is
a
not
little
start. You saw the
but
starting 11. Let me.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man,
Um,
I saw it, yeah.
I think is
But
what
as
his
some
name? Oberlin.
Pineda.
Up
Yeah, Pineda.
Pineda,
It
right.
should be Pineda. Yeah.
Right. So he's
He's
starting
on
and Santi
he's on
and
the
Santi
MLS
Gimenez playing up front and Atuna on the other side.
you know, so at some point in time, Vega is gonna come on. And Line is gonna come on. Henry Martin is gonna come on. So we still have to be disciplined in the whole aspect of the game.
Yeah.
But as I said, still this is the best time for us to get the 3 points from Mexico. We have our problem, they have their problem, and we are catching
Because I hear that
players
they're
who are gonna.
protesting the coach. I didn't even know that. That there's some protest against the coach.
There's a lot of stuff there. It's like financial aspect of it, bonus and World Cup qualifying and things. So coach usually as well, yes, the federation and the coach, that's what the big boys want Tata out. But the federation want to go with him. So but players they need bonus and everything. So it's the same thing like Canada. Yeah, so
Yeah.
everybody having the other place.
Yeah, man.
But yeah
So
man,
so will they be at the match?
I didn't even make up my mind because I was on the road earlier and so have some stuff to do still. So I'm gonna see if I by 4 o'clock I'll see.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Just running the
That's
show for an hour, one more hour, and then start getting ready to get myself going. I know the tickets are online. I know somebody asking how they can get the tickets. The tickets are on this. I think you purchase the tickets online, but I think the tickets will also be sold up there. But it's online purchases.
yeah, that's the online purchase. They send you the ticket with a
Yeah,
barcode.
yeah,
Right?
but you can pay for it at the stadium ticketing office as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe can also money for father. Just a local thing or some funeral we just get over here this so.
Yeah, man.
That's a local thing.
All right then.
So
Bless
best of
it.
everyone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
All right then, Marlon. Respect. All right. Yeah, people, let me share two bitter things for you, right? For all of the money people up there, big up all the money people. What are the? Hey, big up all of the Mannings people them out there, right? Mannings have not lost a game in under 14 and they are in the semifinals, people. The under 14. Tell you, man, good work. So we have a big up Mannings. Mannings goal. You understand me? Under 14 semifinals. Yeah. Man. But all right, just we're gonna come back to the national team. But people, have you seen the training squad for the Reggae Girlz? Have you seen the training squad? And people, have you seen the training squad? All right. So you remember this letter that was signed, and this is just an observation. Maybe there's nothing, right? But this is just my observation. So one of the things that I did is that when I looked at the training squad, remember this is the training squad. This squad is called up for training, and from this training squad, they are going to pick the final squad. All right. So if you look at and tell me if any of you noticed this. So there was a letter. There was a letter that was done where most of the players signed it, right? Some players didn't. All right. Of the players who did not sign the letter, 3 of them are not in the squad. 3 of them are not in the squad. The one who is in the squad, my understanding is that her mother runs the foundation. The Reggae Girlz are a part of it. The other 3 players have been excluded. All right. And there is a next player that has been excluded as well. That she did not know that that's what the letter was about. And those, I would say, 4 players have been excluded. All right. Now, maybe it is they are injured. I don't know. Maybe they are injured. I don't know. But yeah, that is it. Well, the caller has sent in the information about he has found the information and it says the article is about why the player. You have to send the link, caller. Don't you have to send the link? Just share the link so I can actually post it. But he's sending it as to why Leon, a newspaper article suggesting Leon will never and cannot play for England. All right, so Sweatman, Marla Sweatman. Remember, this is not the final squad. This is the training squad, and these players have not been included in the training squad. So is it that their form has declined over the time? Is it that the coach has moved ahead? Or like the casual observer like me, should we create conspiracy theories that it had anything to do with their indecision in the letter matter? We don't know. So we'd love to hear from the coaching staff as to what are the reasons behind the exclusion of a Marla Sweatman, the exclusion of a Michaela Days, I think her name is. That's 2. Bonflosser 3, and Courtney Douglas, I think her name 4. What is the reason behind the exclusion of these 4 players? We have seen it, and we'd love to know. We're not making any assumptions. We are not coming to any conclusions. We just would like to know, because like Marla Sweatman in particular, she started in the last game and she can't even be invited to training. We don't want to operate in any way, shape, or form that would suggest to the general public that we are being vindictive in our approach. So when things like this are done, the coaching staff needs to come forward and explain and express to the people as to the clear omission of certain players. Given all that transpired that led up to his appointment. It is just observation. And like I said, maybe these 4 players are injured. We also noticed that some players who we were told had long-standing injuries all of a sudden are included in the team. Like Havana. We were questioning, why was Havana out of the team? All of a sudden, she's in the team. So, is it that there's a problem with Havana and the previous coach? And now she's back because of this coach? Is it that she has recovered from her injury? All of these things. All right, so Tajay Scott is saying that the coach called up the best players. So you're saying that Marla Sweatman is not good enough to be in a 30-player squad to train. Remember, this is a training camp. This is not the final set of players. So you are saying to me, Tajay Scott, first you're assuming that we in here don't watch women's football. Where you get that from? You get it. You're assuming. And you're assuming that. So let's work with your assumption. Let's work with your assumption. Let's work with it. All right? There are 3 players. Bonflosser has been playing. Marla has been playing and starting. Even when the previous coach was here, she was in the team. When the same coach was here, she was in the team. So come on now, Mr. Tajay Scott. How come she can't be invited to train? It needs to be explained. Akila not there either. So if you don't sign, there'll be no more sign of you. I don't know. But it needs to be explained. That's all I'm saying. The public needs to know, because you don't want to create perceptions in the eyes of the public that comes across as you being vindictive in your team selection. Maybe there's nothing. Maybe there's absolutely nothing. Maybe the players are injured. Maybe you have found better players that you want to look at. Come and explain. Come and explain it. But I find it very spooky, as that brother would say on Lime Tree and Royal Palm Estate. Quite contrary, that the ones who are not good anymore are the ones who did not sign the letter. So all of a sudden, anyone who did not sign the letter, Tajay Scott, not good anymore. It needs to be explained. We can't treat people like this. If this is the case, if is the operative word. Listen, we have been dogged by this in the male sport. Let us not let it happen in the female version. Don't bring this into the female sport. Let us not treat our ladies this way. And if we find out, I'd love to hear from Miss Sweatman if she was invited, if she's injured or anything. Because I find it hard to believe that none of these persons who chose not to sign the letter are called into the team, except for one. And we know how important mother is in terms of the foundation. All we're saying is that maybe Marla Sweatman is not a good footballer and she should never ever play for Jamaica. I'm going to give you all of that. All I want the coach to do is to come and explain. We don't have to argue whether she's good or not, because I'm going to give all of you who say that she's not good. She's not good. She's not good and she should never play for Jamaica. She's not good. And the coach select better players than her. Fine. The coach has selected better player than Van Flosser. She has selected better players than all of them. Come and explain. That's what we're asking. We're not asking if who selected is better. That's what we need to know. We need to hear from the coach that is the premise of the selection.
It's turned down to the lowest.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
You're welcome to the program, caller.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Mr. I am sure. Mr. Manning's man. Yeah, may I listen to you and your rant about Sweatman and all that, right?
No, man, I'm not ranting.
Oh, come on, man. You know some Mr. Banter, man. It's what about, man. It's what about, man. You are right. They should do a press conference. They should, because the public, we have a right, if you know. Come out and say, why, because people, are going to ask, why this person not in the squad? Was this person injured? You know what I mean? We were told this person was injured like a few months ago. Is she back? Blah, blah, blah. Right? Say something. So you were saying that now that a bunch of people who signed the thing or never signed did not get, I think I missed that part.
Yeah, so the person, so from what we saw in the media, the letter had four persons did not sign the letter.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the person who signed the letter spoke about not knowing because of two things were sent out.
Mm-hmm.
Of those 5 persons, only one has been called back to the training squad. Remember, the training camp. I'm not talking about the full squad being selected now, because they're going to select 23. So out of the third year, 28, 29 players, these other 4 players have all been excluded. And one of the players, at least 2 of the players, when they are in the team, they normally start. So all I'm saying is that to remove any sort of suspicion or, misguided belief, it should be explained. Because what it's going to look like in the eyes of the public is that their exclusion had to do with them not signing the letter. And it may not be so. Then we have other players who were told consistently is that there was no timeline on their recovery, and therefore that is why they were not in the team. Those players are in the team right now. So all the players who were unavailable are now available.
Yes. So the analogy that you are using, right, that those who did not sign, right, that they are not being chosen, that would not be the doing of the JFF. That would be like the outside force that Vin Blaine was talking about. If they did not go along with the status quo. So as to what you're saying, it looked kind of dicey and suspicious. That's what you're saying, you know. So yeah, I mean, you know, they need to come out and do, and you know, and do some, you know, explanation. You know, she's injured. This person's
Yeah,
injured, or
yeah.
you know, I
Or to
don't
say,
think they fit in the system.
to us, listen, they could come out and say, listen, we have found this player and this player, and we believe that these players in this position are way better than her, so we don't want her in the team right now. Come out and say that and explain that. But to say nothing when they didn't sign, it's not good. Come out and say that,
Yes,
yeah.
and that's one of the things that you guys need to use your platform to force the JFF to come to the table and you know have a press conference after each team was, you know what I mean, you know, selected. You know, 30-man squad or this man squad. Come to the table, you know what I mean, and say why so and so, right? We don't want to hear, you know, from the JFF. We want to hear this, you know, from the coach
Let me
and
take
the
it.
coaching staff.
Let me take it a little further. At least 20
Mm-hmm.
players who have not been included, they stated to the people that they were not in agreement with what they were doing.
Who stated that?
Huh?
Who said? Did the JFF said that, or the
No,
coaching
man.
staff said that,
No, man.
or the
So,
media?
no, man. So, of the players who didn't sign the letter,
Mm-hmm.
they stated to their teammates
Representative.
and people
Mm-hmm.
that they were not in agreement. They were not in agreement with the push to get rid of the coach, the previous coach. They made their feelings known that they were not in agreement with it, and that is why they didn't sign the letter.
Yes.
No, and the coach, listen, if you have a group of players still in it, and I'm not saying that it is all right, so let me say it this way. If we are going ahead with something and you decide that you don't want to be a part of it, then probably it's going to be hard for us to get along.
To get along, you understand what you're saying?
Maybe the coach need to come out and say, listen, we believe that this would affect the chemistry of the team, but it must be explained. It can't be just left like that because it's not, it don't look good.
Yes. Okay, so that's what you're saying. No, this coming back from the same thing. No, I thought a press release came. I mean, you know, I thought, you know what I mean, this came with after that. All right, I have another thing. I saw in the paper just, you know what I mean, just a while ago. We have the first all-female staff. I got coached the under 15 girls. Did you see that?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So I think this is a good thing.
Alicia James and Tashana Vincent. Big up on yourself, ladies.
Yeah,
man.
And she's a former player, right?
Man.
And I touched upon this because I'm going to come back to this. I was watching Ricardo Fuller last night, and he was talking about the same ongoing issue right now. And he was saying that, you know, it's going to take people that used to play football and the stuff for them go through. It's going to take people like them to come and clean up JFF. It's not going to happen from inside, right? So, you know, this former player, you know, she came back and she coaching the under 15 team, which is a good thing. This is what we need. People that was inside, who knows what's going on, who can make it much better, who go abroad and come back with them expertise, right? So this is the kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Just like me, you know, on the phone, you know, with you right now, you are not a national player, right? But you're being around people and you know, and you do your story and you have the knowledge of what going on. So if I ask you something, if you don't know, you understand, you'd like, let me find out this and get back to you, right? Not like a lot of those in the JFF who doesn't know anything, who don't care about football. That's just my part. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think they really care. You know what I mean? But let's get to the bottom of this, though. They need to do a press conference and say something, you know, if not, it's going to be pure freaking speculation and people are going to say this and say that, right? Yeah. So they need to come out and clear the air, man.
That's all I'm saying. And then, yeah, but thanks for the call, yeah, man. Thanks for the call again, Jeremy. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man, bigger. Yeah, man. Cool.
There you go, Tajay Scott. So I agree with Tajay Scott. I think she's better, but maybe she's injured enough. That's all I'm saying. There could be injury, there could be other situation, but they need to explain it because I don't know why. You understand me? Yeah, including in training camp, Blackwood and Havana. Listen, this coming like unattached United people. Follow look at the squad. See unattached. I mean, it look like unattached United, right? But they have my full support. I keep on telling people that with or without the former coach, I think with Lauren Donaldson and with this group of players, we have enough good players. We have enough good players to qualify, right? And I am not saying that it is because of the letter. All I'm saying is that when there is no information given, it will come across that way because the clear omissions are persons who did not sign the letter. Let me give you a next one. There are players who, at least one player, who wasn't even, watch this, who signed the letter, who I don't think was in a position to sign the letter, who has been included. So we need to, Mr. Landon Nelson, talk to one of the, we know you don't talk to like we vloggers, you don't talk to none of the vloggers on YouTube. Yeah, understand me? A big star. You understand me? Talk to one of the big star network, them man. Sportsmac, TVJ, CVN. We are Peeny Wally, at the star network, them there, Talk to one of them, but yeah, you have to come out and say something, man. Since you have taken on the job, we have not heard from you. We are friars. These are the friars. Deal with the chicken network. We are fries, them are chicken. Deal with the chicken network. Call Sportsmax and go on. Then we welcome you. Or TVJ or CVN. Or one of the radio stations. But you need to come out and talk. Training squad can't name and nobody now say nothing. What kind of thing that? One thing I must say that Paul Hall comes out and speak. See, that's a coach. I cannot feed you all. Don't feed it, Paul. Oh, you're saying that those players who don't have a club just leave them clubs, so that is why they're unattached. I know players who were not playing any football. So even if they leave their club, they were not playing any football and they're unattached. What Chris Smith saying now? Let me see what he's saying now. Everybody wanted. So at time Chris Smith has some stuff, before that. Bobby Square. Let me read this one. About Jamalo. Mannings says, Mannings, I remember when Jamalo scored against the US and then wasn't selected for the game or the Gold Cup number. What? Chris, so many times you're talking absolutes, my brother. There's never been, let me say it this way, I cannot remember a squad being called up and people not asking for Jamal Lowe. Let me say it again. I cannot remember a squad being called up where Jamal Lowe is excluded and people weren't asking about what happened with Jamal Lowe. Jamal Lowe is one of those players that people are always asking for. So I don't know. I can't agree with you on that. No. No, I'm not downgrade the thing, because listen, you obviously we understand me, reverse psychology. You understand me? because we have not heard. One thing I must say to people is that Paul Hall is not afraid to talk to the people. I have not heard from Lon Donaldson. All right, me take back the penny wallet thing. Oh yes, catch up them a play. We are pepper. I heard Lon Donaldson on the YouTube channel a few days ago. Yeah. Wonder which channel is that? Which channel? Oh, I never hear about that. Which channel? Don't know. Was it you, Formula? Or Coach Minzy? Which channel? I don't know. I don't know. If he was, that's good, but I didn't know. All right, somebody saying, oh, he did speak on YouTube. Oh, somebody said he was speaking on YouTube yesterday. Yeah, which one of the channels? Ryan, is your channel? Yesterday? Which channel? Somebody tell me which channel. All right, we know if we find it still. Let me see which channel. Let me see. Easy to find, man. Let me see if I can find it for you people. Let me see. Mr. Landon Alson, if you're watching still, you can talk to one of us. We are good people. We are good people. And that's why we support the girls, 100%. We ask these questions, but they have our support. But we have to ask the tough questions, man. We beat the boy them, we beat the boys, So you don't know, but we still support the program. 12 days ago. Oh, but John Cold London doesn't speak. Okay, he was on a channel called Ball Chat 1 day ago. All right. Hey, so we just found it. People, let us go find Mr. Lorne Donaldson. Hey, welcome to I Am Sure Sports. This is Peter.
Yeah, man. I just sent you a text. That's where he was yesterday.
Yeah, I just saw it on Ball Chat.
Yeah, man. That's it. That's all I call him for. Yeah.
Okay, and did he answer the question about the players who didn't sign the letter in if that was asked?
I didn't get a chance to listen to it. It's on my agenda to listen to it.
Okay.
I listened to about 2 minutes of it, but I didn't get a chance to listen to the whole thing.
Hey, Mr. Donaldson. Mr. Donaldson. Calling Mr. Donaldson. All right, respect. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, man, no problem. Cool.
Calling Mr. Donaldson. We are very respectful people. We don't disrespect our guests. We have some very interesting character in our comment section, but we will speak to them. We will have you on at a time convenient to you, and we will encourage the bottle gang to take all of those bottles to DNG or Red Stripe. Need not to worry about the bottles. We also want you to know that the bottle thing is a male thing. It has nothing to do with the female program. And so, Mr. Donaldson, we beseech you, by the mercies of the YouTubers, to present yourself on our platform as a living I don't know what to say from there. But come on out and talk to us. We'd love to hear from you. We want to put our support. Do you know that we have persons who are in this vlogging thing who will be heading over to Mexico for the tournament? Yes, traveling to support the girls. Yes. So we'd love to hear from you. Please come on over and speak to us. We would love to hear from you. We'd love to hear from you. All right? Yeah. In fact, we will do you the favor of turning off the comment section, and we will put in self-imposed exile members of the bottle gang. So need not worry, Mr. Donaldson. You can speak to the Mr. Speed, the Mr. Williams, the past players, the president, the vice president, all of the George Davis, all of these people we have interviewed on various platforms, and they enjoy our company. Mr. Donaldson, you can even speak with Mr. Vin Blaine. You will enjoy the company. So come on out, make yourself available so we can ask you these questions. This was a paid announcement sponsored by the Jamaican Sports Vloggers Association. We thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can't ban it. They can't be bad. Vega. That is true. That is true. But I would love, we love, we can talk to one of us. We'd love to hear from him. I'm saying if anybody knows how we can get in touch with him, that would be a good thing. All right. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. So that is what's happening with the Reggae Girlz. Now, people, the other thing that we want to speak about, which is important. Oh, so the under 20 and the under 20, I think 13, 14 persons out of the party are actually on their way to Atlanta, staying in a hotel. Then they're going to leave out to meet up with the other 14 shortly after that. Yeah, shortly after that. So between Wednesday, everyone will be there. Yeah, so we can check out that. Yeah, but people, I don't know if you noticed that Paul Hall doesn't have a contract. He's still an interim coach. Now, so my question is, yeah, man. So my question is, people, let me say, somebody said that I should try to see if we can ask Mr. Donaldson politely to come on. I thought I was being polite, but I will be more polite. So I'm going to just give me a second. All right. So let's see if we can get that lined up to talk to him. All right. So, all right. So Paul Hall presently doesn't have a contract. Now, my question is there, and this is just me, like conspiracy theories, just simple Simon me. All right. All right. So let me just get this right. This is me. Right. This is me. So let me ask this question. Paul Hall took a position to stand with the players in their decision to not play the game in solidarity with the players. So he was a part of the protest while he was on quote unquote probation or seeking to get the job. All right. Now the contract has still not been signed. Is there any connection with the delay in him getting a contract and decision he took to stand with the players? Is there any connection? Maybe there isn't. All right? Maybe there isn't. Hold on a sec. Maybe there isn't. So, if he wins this game, isn't it putting pressure on the JFF to give him the job? And if he loses this game, could his future as a coach of the Reggae Boys be in question? And what is used to measure it is the fact that he has lost so many games. Though we will certainly assume that it could be because of the position that he took in this recent dispute. Think about it. Why wouldn't he? Because he said he resigned. Is it that he has still kept that resignation, or he has stepped away from that position? We don't know. Big up KY. We don't know, right? So is he resigned and he's still on the job? You realize that nobody explains these things to us. Like the man says, I have resigned. And nobody has said anything to us about how a man who resigned from his job with immediate effect is still coaching. And if he was bluffing, nobody has come out and said to us, it has been retracted. And does this put any power in the hand of the federation to say, given your position in that matter, we don't deem you upstanding enough to stand with us on future matters. So now that we have ended these games and there's no more competitive game for the senior team until 2023, light your candle, sing a sonky, and find your way back home. Any coach coming at that point will be losing many games. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. If nothing else, pressure needs to turn upon an interim coach, not relax. Okay, good point, Fagan. Just to say it was a prank. I said it was a prank. Come on, Jamaica. We need 20,000 fans in the stadium tonight. Bring back 1998 atmosphere. Yeah. Yeah, love the sound of that budget. I will be there, people. That is why you need to share this video now, because we're not doing any watch along. You need to share the video, get the likes up. You need to hit the like button. You understand me? So that we go on at the stadium. You understand me? No commentary now, I don't know, right? Most of these Reggae Girlz have good personality, but remember, it's a business. So you have to use the best. Yeah. Yeah. But Tajay, you and I agree, you know. You and I agree that it's a training squad. So why wasn't Marla even invited? You know? Hockey Yachin is saying that Jamaica will be 1-0 up in the 23rd minute. Yes, Hockey Yachin. You mean? A prophet in the making. We shall see if he's a false prophet or a genuine one. Man is man, if the JFF know what good for them, they will keep Paul. The fans love Paul. Really? The fans love Paul. Yeah, a lot of fans love. Listen, I like Paul, you know. But I must say, at the end of the day, performance is important. Performance is important. Performance is important. You understand me? So at the end of the day, Love Paul, I think, is a good person. But if we're not getting the results, you understand me? Changes are necessary. And that's just a part of the sport. And I think Paul understands that and saying, but we can't keep having an interim coach. A decision needs to be made. Is he going to stay or is he going to be fired? Simple maths. You understand me? No fans until a new JFF. Well, Andrew Jackson. I don't know about that, because I'm going much, I don't know about that. I have my ticket. I don't know about not going to much. Listen, people. All right. Anna, all right, let me just get these and then New Zealand versus New Zealand versus Costa Rica. Oh, you mean if you're comfortable in a grand? Of course, we are comfortable in a grandstand. Hansberry says, I think the marketing team need to. We're not hearing about these matches enough on mainstream media. Yeah. YouTube is the new mainstream media. Yes, and the people, the YouTubers are getting better at their craft. I think there's a lot of improvement, so that's good. Yep. New Zealand just scored 1-1. No good results. Blame the JFL. Has Paul optimism waned? That's a very good question, Brain Drain. I think I think he's in a little bit of a quagmire at this present time. That's my thought, because he doesn't have the job. And I'm wondering if it is playing in his mind that the stance that he took with his players could affect his employment, his future employment. Because think about it, just from a business sense, right? If you're running an organization and you invite somebody to come in the interim and they take industrial action, would you be willing to extend your contract? And I think that is the dilemma that Paul finds himself in. But I do understand that there's a need to have some level of continuity with the program. But how do you measure that? But I know normally we don't say anything good about the JFF, right? But today there is. You'd have seen the videos. I think I showed you the videos. For those of you who did not know, now you know, right? The Captain Horace Burrell Center has lights. So the JFF, the Jamaica Football Federation, I don't know if it's through FIFA or CONCACAF, private donation or whatever, but they have lights up there now, meaning that our national teams using the center can play games and train. Well, they can train at night. All right, and the next step is to have seating up there. So that's a step in a good direction for the JFF, right? Because every day we come out and we beat them, and we must do that when things are wrong, things are off. But they are now, they have now installed lights at the Captain Horace Burrell Center of Excellence, and so kudos to them for that. And I hope they can add some seating up there, or more seating, so that when the teams are training, people can go up and watch them and create better space for media. So, yep. So looking forward to more improvement out there. Yeah, it's like you can't fire what you don't have. God, the Badger says, but the result won't right away. Give the basket. They give him basket to catch water. Yeah. I am probably the only man on here that says Paul not good enough. No, there are many people. No, man. Listen. I heard people say, many persons, I've been in the stadium and people think that he should not get the job. Listen, there are people who are involved in football at different levels who don't think he's the best person for the job. Not because of his personality, but they don't think he's a good enough coach. Right? Guess that will be measured over time. Many people believe that nothing has really changed in all the games he has had since the previous coach. The team still look disjointed, still conceding goals, still not. You understand me? So people believe that. So you're not the only one, Dukeland. Training camp, yes, should call up, but in my starting 11, I would use her in games like Mexico and USA that defense, playing not there, and speed as well, general. Those USA players are very. Yeah, but that's what we're saying, that she was not even invited to the training camp. I'm not talking about even in the squad. I'm not even at the squad. I am saying that she's not even in the training camp. That's my only issue, you know. She may not make your final 18 or 23, but if you're picking 30 persons, I think she should have been invited. That's just me. We're trying to see if we can hear from the coach one of these days. Give the man more time, win, lose, or draw. We have to fix the administration issues because that's a big part of the problem. Paul can't fix the admin issues. How much time should we give the coach? Badger. I'm just asking. Just how much more time? And say we give him 2 more time and we lose every match between that time. Do we still give him, like, yeah, you know, how much time? VAR took away the goal. Are you saying coming off as a rebel is not good? First impression. Yeah. Is it brain drain? Is it coming off as someone who stands in opposition to the owners and in solidarity with the staff? Is that a good first impression, brain drain? You tell me, as one who leads a major corporation, a worldwide corporation that changes life all across the globe. How would you manage such an issue? Don't suck up to the GFF. Okay? She's one of the Reggae Girlz that have a very good personality. Love her. I'm telling you. Alright? My name is for real. We are praise GFF lights now. I saw the thing stay bad. No, man, no. I don't agree with you, man. Listen. We have to give credit where credit is due. Come on, Formula, man. Come on, Formula, man. We must beat people, you know, but we must give credit where credit is due. Yes. Give them credit for the light. When a man do something, listen, if a man making ducks every day and he make 10 runs, give him credit, man. Him get off the mark, man. You have to give. Come on, man. We can't. Come on, Formula. Do better than that. Paul Hall is too naive as a coach on and off the pitch. Don't mess with the JFF. They are masters of chickenery. Jesus, deliver us. What has Paul Hall done on his coaching resume to qualify him? Good question, Luke Hamilton. People, answer Luke Hamilton, please. Somebody give Luke and make sure you say Luke Hamilton and answer him. He's asking a question, a pertinent question, I believe. So answer that. You need to see major changes in any team. Jamaica are short-minded, short-sighted thing that should be. Yes. Get to him Blackwood already on that left side. I know why him no call up Blandfasser because she is so slow. Okay. So she's so slow. Okay. That's what I mean. I'm wondering where the JFF gets the money to pay for the stadium lights because a night game are going. Remember that they get major write-off through the SDF for one of those things, you know, for the rental of the stadium, you know. I think so. Yeah. So, I guess you're hoping. People, yeah, man, go out, man. Buy some tickets. We judge coaches on their achievement, and I am not able to say what qualifies Paul Hall. People, somebody answer him. Yes, but the JFF sucks as an administration. Listen, what I'll say to you still, you know, at the end of the day, still, you know, Manchester United has had some bad management. Same thing with Arsenal. But at the end of the day, the coach is still get fired. Nobody says, no, we're not going to fire the coach because it is the Crankies or it is Ed Woodward or no. At the end of the day, even with bad management in football, the coach need to get results. Paul Hall has an A license. He's a top quality or is highly qualified. Can't get credit for something that is that in your duty description. Did the JSF go above and beyond to deserve credit? We're not giving them credit. We just want to say, highlight that they have done something. They get off the mark. I heard the president say they were waiting on to hitch a plane ride with the Suriname team to Jamaica. I don't think that was the exact words, but no. They actually had made arrangements with the Suriname team to travel with them. And then the Suriname team at last minute said, listen, our fans want to travel with us. And so the JFF had to find other means, okay? They apparently approached the players about some connecting flight to Port-au-Prince in Haiti. And the players rejected that offer. And this is what led to the problems. Okay. Man United is in deep trouble. What player have they recruited coming off a poor season? Yeah. Kevin Williams says, Luke Hamilton, what Tapa done? Right now, not even a boy team want him as a coach. Okay, Luke Hamilton. Luke, you see it now, Luke? Luke Hamilton, Paul Hall improve the team's gameplay. Luke, license is like going to school. Proven experience is different, okay? Give JFF some credit. I think it's easy to have so many players on the field that not even been paid in months. Like a free plane ride. Boy, Dukla the even our national program shouldn't be the trial. Oh, he said that national program should not be the trial for Paul Hall. All right, that was debunked. That was a lie. That lie was debunked. Which one, Pagan? Which lie? Which lie was debunked? Not true. Them never pay for the seats. Oh, you mean that they never paid for the... No, they never paid for the seats, but they made the arrangements. And when they were supposed to pay for the seats, the Suriname people said, listen, our spectators want to come, so they have to make an arrangement. It don't matter. However I work out, brother, it never look good. Whether they pay for it or not. Bad arrangement. Whether they pay for them or not, bad arrangement. Tapa might make some mistake, or did he? But he was getting results. If Paul Hall keep losing, he has to go. Simple. Hansley Berry said that. Yeah. Mannings. Some people tell the story different, that JFF never fork out the money. Oh, for the plane ride. I don't think they did. I think they made the arrangement. And because people had live cash to buy the ticket to come, they were given the option. I guess the Suriname people didn't want to wait on the JFF, and the JFF changed their mind. So by the time the JFF got to them, I don't know. But either way, it didn't look good. I can bet you it's because the pressure is on them why they hurry up and buy lights. No, man, the lights are here already, to be installed. Luke Hamilton is saying that the jury is still out on that one. Yes, people. So we have 10 minutes to go before we close this show. Remember, if you're watching and you haven't yet subscribed to the platform, please ensure you do so. That's how you support I Am Sure Sports and the content that is being provided by yours truly. Mannings, man. Listen, we're going to try something for the first time. The NBA Finals. It could be Game 6 could be the last game. It's on Thursday in Boston, and we're going to have Pioneer and some other persons doing a watch along for that game. So if you're an NBA fan, you can come and tune in and watch that one. It promises to be very, very, very good. Very good. Oh, Luke Hamilton is saying that he shared the similar sentiments that he shared with Paul all about Tapper, and he says Tapper wasn't ready. Paul Hall having big job in England, and the JFF don't have no money to pay him. I rate him because if I was in Paul Hall's position, I would waste my time with the JFF. Paul Hall loyal, or that should be I wouldn't, right? Tapper was running a gang with him, friends, them, about up other players. He was no. All right, Ali James, you know that all of a sudden everything is coming out that a lot of these allegations are not so, because there is no problem. Understand me? With apparently, and there has been no problem. Oh, people, here you go. Somebody here is giving away 100,000 Jamaican dollars to a lucky winner if you go up against them and Mexico win or draw the game. You will walk away with 100,000 Jamaican dollars courtesy of Haki Yachin. There are at least 2 people working there that have resigned. Yeah? 2 people working there that have resigned. Who are those, Duplan? Jamaica will lose for a while before we start winning. If we fire Paul or the next man coming in will be losing. We have to give whoever the time. It's not a quick fix. All right. Dapper Agent says if the JFF support the head coaches and stop micromanaging, might be we as fans can then see the true potential of these coaches. Brain Drain says, I am sure sports fan tune in, but where do the NBA experts go? Brain Drain, trust me, we have expert NBA analysts. Brain Drain, I have to question your basketball acumen, so your basketball IQ. I have G-Star. Listen to our NBA podcast, Brain Drain. I think these guys are at a different level. There's a level to this thing. When it comes down to analysis and stats, Pioneer, G-Star, Preacher, all of these people, Brain Drain, they are at an elite level of basketball discussion. Are you sure you want to esteem yourself above them? Come on now. You're only an AI, meaning that you're limited in terms of your ability to watch the games live in person. You're like a computer, a robot. I don't know. We'll keep big up, big up. What say you, Brain Drain? I'm awaiting your response or your kind of new phrases and words to dissect what I've just said. Oh, Paul Hall resigned and Dalton. Yeah. I just getting it, Duckland. My advice to Paul Hall is try to get paid before the match ends because you're not getting it after they let you they let you go. Yeah. All right, we're closing 5 minutes. I'm waiting on Brain Drain to respond. Brain Drain, it would be good for you to join the panel of the basketball. It would be good to have an AI on the basketball panel as we do the watch along. Are you interested in that proposition, brain drain? You're allowed to use your own covert methods. My name is Jamalo, still on the match day squad, although he's supposedly injured. Well, all right, so I got a report that he was actually working with the physio last night. So the seriousness of the injury seemed to be under some sort of scrutiny, so he could be available. That's the last information that I got. All right, he could be available. Yeah. All right. So people, listen, I want to thank you for joining me today. Our next show will be tomorrow because I go to the game this evening, get back in late, and then tomorrow you can join me for our show to do a review of the game. Yes, review of the game. AI means I would avoid human pre-game superstitions and emotional ups and downs. Pure analytics. AI. All right, brain drain. I must say that I'm very disappointed in this because it is one of the few times when you have made completed such a long sentence without any capital letter. Our words in bold or in full cap. So I have just taken, I had it at 100, I've just taken 10 points away. You're operating at 90 octane right now, right? Not 100. So work on that. All right. You're welcome, Toughy Rudy. Bless up, man. I must say I have a newfound respect for Mr. Rick and Mr. Win. They are level. Duplan, man, they get yourself in problems, brother. Careful in all them words that they're using in lawsuits and liable statements out there. But people, thank you so much for tuning in, for watching I Am Sure Sports. I am Manning's man. See you go. Yeah, it has been certainly a great joy to be with you today. Enjoy your company. Listen, you stay safe. Get your tickets. Go and support the boys. All right, get the tickets and go and support the boys. And we will talk tomorrow. So be safe until we meet again. Go back, watch the show, and watch our basketball show that we did earlier with Pioneer, G-Star, and Preacher. It was a very good one discussing the NBA Finals. Be safe. We're over. And we are O-U-T.
Yo, watch about dog, SK New Artist, the body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, you cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Ocho-Rios, Galtigo Bay, everywhere. I Am Sure Sports, check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like? Ha, yeah. Someone on for the food from we young, from we day, you need height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.